God bless you this morning on this beautiful, amazing Monday morning to a brand new week, and we call it a work week, whatever you call it. But to God be all the glory. Me and my wife Shay just coming by just briefly to share with you guys. We haven't been on social media in a couple of weeks. My wife had some issues with the car, and but we got it all worked out. It was a stressful time, but we made it through. So we got our car back. My wife had two flat tires on one day, all in the same day on the way to work. So she called me at that morning early. So she was giving me a earful. So I was just listening. I've learned to just like when your wife is speaking, sometimes it's not all. It doesn't require a answer when they are speaking to you. Sometimes they just want you to be able to be a support factor, just to be able to listen and to let them, as we call it nowadays, just to let them vent. Yes, we have to let them vent. And it's not that we are being controlling. It's sometimes we just have to sit there and just listen. As my wife say, listen. When you listen, you can learn a lot of things from your wife. To God be all the glory. Anyway, we got her going. Then last week she had another flat, so another trying moment. We haven't been on social media. I said, God, this is a trying time for us, but we made it through. But luckily and thankfully that our car is up on the warranty, so we didn't have to pay out a lot of money at all. So everything was covered up under the warranty. And the music you hear in the background, we don't own no rights to the music, but we just use it as a platform to share with you guys, just to be a blessing to you all. And you guys probably can see behind me pictures of my daughter. This is my daughter's birthday month. I'm gonna turn this camera so you can see my daughter, Tori Liddell Haynes. So this is her birthday. Those are the grandkids. So I'm turning it back around so you guys can see. But to God be all the glory, and this is going to be an awesome month, awesome, great time to be able to come before you. And my thing is this: everything you need is in the presence of the Lord. Everything you need is in His presence. Everything that you need is in the presence of God. Everything that you need is in His presence. I mean, everything. When you seek Him wholeheartedly. I'm talking about you. God looks at that heart. See, man looks at this outward appearance, this shell. Men and women, they look at that outward, but God looks at that heart. That heart is deceitful and evil, and it's wicked. But when God changed that heart, He changes everything about you. So everything that you need is in the presence of God. And I leave you with this. I mean, everything you need. You hear the song, listen to this guy, this brother, William McDowell, sing everything that you need. I'm talking about there is fullness of joy. There is fullness of joy in His presence. He's an ever-present help in a time of trouble. You can call. When you're in trouble, call on Him. I guarantee He will never disappoint you. But I leave with this. I got to get ready to make my exit. So I'm excited about Jesus Christ. I'm talking about every need. Every need. I'm going to leave you with this song. Every need. Every need. And I wasn't going to post this, do a video, but I hadn't did a video in quite a while. So to God be all the glory. And when I say we give God all the glory, we give Him all the glory. And that's why when people look at us, they see us as being me and my wife Shay. And I talk a lot about my wife Shay, because it's not about me. I always talk about my wife Shay. When I look at her, I say a walking miracle. 3 years ago, my wife was sitting in a wheelchair. My wife was not able to walk. My wife was not able to talk. So that's why I shut my wife out there in the presence of God. She was sitting in a wheelchair, not able to take care of herself. But look at her now. She's walking, she's driving, she's talking to everybody. I mean, she's befriended all the friends that she thought were her friends. They had left her. They turned their back and walked away from her. Well, those were not her friends, but God is her friend. When I say God is her friend, yes. I leave with this. I got to cut this out, guys. I'm excited about Jesus Christ today, and I give him glory, I give him praise, I exalt him, I magnify him, I lift him up, I glorify him to the highest. When I exalt him, because God inhabits the praise of his people. God inhabits the praises of his people. Yes, when you praise God and when you worship God, God appears. So I can leave with that. God bless you. Have a blessed, awesome day in him. Take care. God bless you. Everything you need. Yes. 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 God bless you. Take care.